On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 brand new books, 3 ribbed stitches, 2 treasure chests, and a lesson in manners. Sweet silver bells all seem to say, "Look at the way you can to me." Ah, Lucian, welcome back to the library. I've been thinking about what you told me the other day, and you know, I feel like I'm beginning to see eye to eye with you, and... Oh, you're not Lucian. Who are you? What's the rush? I'm not going to hurt you, little human. Well, maybe in fairy tales, but there's a big difference between real life and fantasy, don't you think? Oh, you're his apprentice. I see. Well, it's nice to meet you. My name is Lorelei. What's the matter? You've never seen a worm before? Oh, no need to get panicked, sweetheart. I'm teasing. I'm a type of dragon, you see. A lot of people mistake me for a lamia, but for starters, the horns and lamias, the common breeds, usually don't have scales on their hands. So, you have Lucian's cart. I take it you're here with the latest wares and books. Well, come on in. Make yourself at home. Welcome to the Library of Serenity, or the Serenity Library, if you'd prefer. Yes, I am the librarian here. And, well, I must confess this library also sort of doubles as my hoard. What, you think only the bipedal dragons hoarded things? Well, you're not wrong. Silver and gold and jewels and precious stones and things are usually a common hoard for most dragons, but no 2 dragons are alike, and all of us like to hoard our own special things. For example, I hoard books. There's a reason why many of the people who visit here call me the book dragon. Tell me, though, human, what do they call you, aside from Lucian's apprentice? Come on now. You don't need to be shy. I won't judge you. Now, let's see. What did you bring me today? Nice variety of hard covers and paperbacks. I like both. Well, technology's fine and all, but nothing can compare to holding an actual book in your hands and the smell of aged paper. Let's see, what do you have for me? Shh. Forgive me, sometimes those who come to my library, sometimes they get a little too passionate and they forget to be quiet. After all, there are other people reading. Let's see. A book on superstition, white rabbits and black cats. Well, you can never have too many of those. The lighthouse, the cat in the sea, a tropical tale. Charming. Let's see. Ooh, Breverton's Phantasmagoria, Halloween hymn, Dragonwick. You seem to have brought me quite an assortment. No. I mean that as a good thing. I love variety. It's the spice of life, after all. Let me see. There's so many to choose from. Well, I know I want the lighthouse, the cat in the sea. I want the grey house. Ooh, Flower Fairies of the Winter. Always good to have one of those. Let me see. What else do you have in here? Oh, sure. Yes, we dragons. Our hordes vary depending on our preferences, our tastes. I know a dragon who collects dice. I know some dragons who collect glass beads. I even know a dragon, a friend of mine, who collects fruit. They have this massive garden. I sometimes visit them on occasion, and, well, I give them some books to read, and they let me pick fruit from their orchards. Ah, delicious fruit. The only competition it really has is the kind of fruit you find in the goblin market. Oh no, it's not just a poem by Miss Christina Rossetti. It's an actual place. I've been there before. Have you ever been to the goblin market before? Well, I think you'd enjoy it. You'd have to mind yourself, as it is dangerous, but I think you'd like it. Let me see, what else do you have in this collection of yours? Let's see. Let's see. What else? Ooh. Olympus lore. I've been meaning to get the next edition of this. I've had so many people wanting to check it out. I'm almost contemplating on getting duplicates of this books that I have of this series. Ooh. After Forever. Love this one. What? You think a library shouldn't have graphic novels in it? I like all sorts of books. All books are wonderful and they ought to be taken care of. And some books are bad, but they serve as a reminder. After all, knowledge is power. And where would we be if we didn't have knowledge? Let's see. Ooh, I'm taking these. I want this one. Let's see. Oh, of course. If you want to, you're welcome to check out a book too. Do you have a library card? Well, I think we can fix that. Excuse me. Sorry. I've been reading, and I've also been planning some surprises of my own. Yes, I'm working on becoming an author. I published my first book this year, and I'm currently working on my second book. Do I have copies of my book? Of course I do. I have yet to put a few on the library shelves, but I'm also working to sell them. Contrary to popular belief, running a library isn't that easy, but, I find ways to make it work. After all, this is my hoard, and it's special. It means a lot to me. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I just got something in my eye. Of course I love libraries. My earliest memory was when my mother took me to the library, and then my father took me to a used bookstore. Imagine, a place where they sell books, where you can buy books. Well, the moment I was able to, I would always try and buy books from the bookstore. And it turned into my hoard. Oh, this is nothing, really. You should see my house. My room alone has 3 bookshelves full of books, and the top of my hope chest is covered in books. I even have boxes and boxes. I need more room. Well, of course. The nickname Book Dragon isn't just for show. I wear that like a badge of pride, and I strive to live up to it. Constantly. Always. You're a very silly human. I like that. I like you. Let's see. Flower fairies of the summer, flower fairies of the spring. Oh my goodness. This isn't what I think it is it? It is. Oh my goodness, it is. Oh my goodness, you have it. A really useful book. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just wish I could wrap you in my coils and kiss you for this. Do you have any idea how hard copies of this book are to find? And I've been wanting to put a copy on the shelves of my library for so long. Well, yes. You see, I have one copy, but that's a part of my personal hoard. My hoard, just for me, that I don't share with anyone. Nope. Not even my brother. And my brother happens to hoard cheese and gourmet food. Oh, I'm definitely getting this. I'll even pay you for this one. Fine quality red leather, gold lettering. Terribly sorry. The sun may be out and it may be a little warm, but it's still winter time, so my nose has been running. But I think I've made my choice on what books I want. And don't worry, I will be paying you handsomely, human. Oh, you have no idea how happy it makes me to find another copy of a really useful book. All right, so I'm getting the Grey House, Lighthouse, Cat in the Sea, Flowers and Fairies of Winter. I will be taking that copy of Olympus Lore. I will also take that copy of After Forever. And I will also take Robert's Phantasmagoria, Dragonwick, the Halloween Hymn, and, of course, we can't forget the really useful book. How much do I owe you? Oh, really? You're willing to part with all these books for a mere $25? No. No. That is not how we do things here at the Serenity Library. You are a great talent and a good apprentice, and you're a remarkable salesperson, and because you brought me such a rare artifact, No. I will give you $168 and an additional 38 cents for all these books. And if that's not enough, I'll give you 200 or 300 if you'd so prefer. Don't be ridiculous. 200 is me bargaining. $168.38. That's what I usually spend whenever I buy books for me. And on top of it, I'll even throw you a library card on the house. Well, what do you think about that, human? Don't try to haggle a dragon. Human, you will lose, especially when it's a dragon who is very, very passionate about their hoard. Well, look at my library. I think it's safe to say you can tell that I'm quite passionate about every single book I possess in this library. You know, you're awful cute when you get flustered like that. I like it. All right. Do we have a deal then? Good. You have a good firm handshake, too. Human, you're rubbing my hand. You're feeling my scales. Do they feel smooth and warm to you? Do you like the way they feel? Good. That makes me happy. Tell me, are you doing anything later? Well, the thing is, I'm just so grateful for all the books you brought me that I wanted to treat you to dinner. I know there's a really great Italian joint nearby one of my, the bookstores that I like to go to. What do you say? Dinner at 7? Good. That makes me happy. But for now, why don't you step into my office and we can get that library card of yours all worked out. Okay. All right. Follow me to my office, human.